Hi Flosstube. I'm here a little early today to do my video because I don't know when I'm going to be able to do it again before the end of the month, and I just realized it. Today's May 20th. I have a lot of stuff going on the rest of the month, so I thought I better do a video now. I literally just threw everything in a pile and came downstairs to make a video. I don't even have a list. I did find my book, but I didn't make a list. I've got some stuff to show, some stuff I got, some stuff I bought. Warning now for Heather, Linkismyhomeboy. I'm going to call this one the binder edition because I brought the black binder down and Heather freaks out whenever the binders come out. So just going to warn you, that's going to be at the end. If you don't want to see what's in my binder, that's fine. But I thought I'd tell Heather so she can get herself prepared. This is my birthday week. My birthday is Tuesday, the 22nd. So I've got stuff planned out of town. My mom's coming down this weekend. We've got a StitchCon meeting next week. So I don't know when I'm going to be back to do a video. So I don't have everything I wanted to show because I dropped some stuff off at the finishers at the shop to be done. Check this out. It's been one of those days where I just kind of like got up and started going, and I'm a little crazy today. Okay, kind of that's nothing new. Okay, so first, let's talk about what I finished. I finished July Joyful World Sal by Snowflower Diaries. I am so glad this series is over. I enjoyed stitching them. I love the way they look finished, but I'm done with that series. And I did 7 of the 12. I've showed them all to you before. That's the last one I had to finish. I got this back from the finisher. This is from the Stitching with My Friends. What's it called? A Little Help from Our Friends club from Silver Needle. I finished this a month or so ago, and then I had it finished into the pillow that was, that's how it was intended to be finished with the club kit. So this, what am I trying to say? This stuff came with it. So Jan at Keepsake finished this for me into a pillow. She's got this stuff with walnut, so it's pretty dense, so it could stand up if I wanted it to. And then she finished it with some wool on the back. It's super, super cool. Love that finish. My other thing I got back was my small for the Smalls Exchange at StitchCon. Did I already say that there's only 31 days until StitchCon? 31 days. So this is my small, and I just told Jan finish it, however, and she found this fabulous watermelon fabric that matches perfectly. She put this little embellishment on, and if the person who gets it doesn't care for it, it can come undone. It's just a pin. So I'm super excited about that. StitchCon ends on the first day of summer or starts on the first day of summer or something like that. So I thought that was appropriate and quick and easy, so I knew I could get it done because we know how I am with time schedules. I have 2 other things that I finished for gifts, but I had already dropped them off at the shop before I remembered I had to make this video to be finished. So whenever I get those back, I'll just have to show them to you in the next video. Just 2 small things. I received a very nice card from Gisela. She is a frequent commenter on a lot of our videos, I believe. She's in Nebraska. She sent me a very nice card out of the blue for no reason. Thank you so very much. I sent some fabric and floss over to Heather, Linkismyhomeboy on Instagram, that I wasn't going to use. She commented on it in my last video, so I sent it over to her. No big deal. I got it for free. I wasn't going to use it, so whatever. A few days later, I received something in the mail from her. There's no way you stitch this in the time it took you to get the package. I don't know. You must be wicked fast. This is stitched on 20 count Aida, so it's freaking tiny. Are you dying right now? How stinking cute is that? So it's finished on the back of a, on the back of a mason jar lid, and then she just made a little hanger to hang it on the tree. And then she just backed it with felt. Are you dying? It's so cute. Thanks, Heather. It's so stinking cute. So she didn't know it was my birthday, but I'm counting this as my first official birthday present. Okay. What else? Okay, I got the last kit in the Stitching with My Friends stitching circle from Silver Needle. A Little Help from Our Friends stitching circle. is what it's called. And the last pattern is from Blackberry Lane. This is the one I was most excited about. I love Blackberry Lane design. So of the 5 that were in the club kits, the most excited I was Blackberry Lane and Hands On Design. Hands On Design was that little house that I showed a couple videos ago, super cute. I like this Blackberry Lane design, but it's not what I typically think of as a Blackberry Lane design. So I was a little disappointed at first, but I'm getting over it because I do like the design. So it's called Alphabet Stitches, and this is what it looks like. And now I have to say, of the Blackberry Lane patterns that I have, none of them look like this. That doesn't mean that she doesn't do them. I've just never seen them. The ones that I have are all either Christmas or Halloween, and they're extremely bright and colorful. So this is a bit prim. Again, with this, what am I doing? Back and forth, back and forth. Did you see it? Okay, good, because I'm putting it down. Now, what I will say, in true Blackberry Lane fashion, there are a bajillion colors in that little prim pattern. So they sent all the threads with the bajillion colors. There's like 4 different bundles to figure out what color's what. They sent the chenille Rick Rack. That's what this is, Rick Rack. They sent the chenille to finish it. And then they sent the fabric, which I think is the same thing as the last one. Picture this plus Ren. It's pretty accurate. I think it's Ren. And then the typical things, they sent a needle. And then they always send little gifts with these that may or may not have anything to do with the pattern. So this one is a microfiber cleaning cloth, like for your glasses or your magnifying lens. And it's a copy of the pattern onto one of those cleaning lenses. So once I saw this and saw how bright it was, I got a little bit more excited about the pattern. Although I may have to make that house not yellow. Sorry, Gerald, but I can't. I grew up in a yellow house. We know how I feel about the color yellow. I don't know if I'm going to stitch a yellow house. We'll see what happens. But that's cute. I will definitely use that. And then the last gift that they sent is this little basket with a little bird on it, which is super, super cute. They have it displayed with a small in it, or a couple smalls, so that's a really cute idea. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but that was included with the kit. So that is what I got. What I bought. I didn't buy very much. Actually, I did purchase some things from the Silver Needle separate from that kit, but one of the patterns is on back order, so they called and told me they weren't going to ship everything till the other pattern. No, it's not on back order. They just had to order more of them. Well, I have some more stuff to show that I ordered from Silver Needle. I ordered this. This is the May wordplay. I ordered this for myself for my birthday, because it's May. I also ordered one and sent it up to Melly Ellie Stitches. She's on Instagram as Melly Ellie Stitches, and she makes some Flosstube videos under Melly Ellie Stitches. I think she must be pretty busy because she hasn't made a video for a while, but her birthday is in May as well. So I sent one up to her with some of the floss so we could do a stitch along. It's May 20th. I don't know if that's going to happen because these didn't come until like a week ago. And then while I was at the shop getting those patterns and some threads, this has been up at the front register since the freebie was handed out, and I don't need this. I don't stitch farm. My house is not decorated farm. I don't have chickens. I don't want chickens, but I cannot freaking resist those pins. So if you buy the pins, you get the pattern. There's a model stitched by the register, so I just gave in and got this pattern because I have to have it, I guess. It's my birthday. I can have whatever I want. The only other progress I had, well, besides stitching those 2 things that I took to keepsakes already to be soft finished, those are gifts. I can't say what they are. The only other progress I had was this. I started the pumpkin face. This is the primitive hair. I started this at Stitch Away. I've got the hat done, so I finally started the pumpkin face. And I'm not doing the whole thing. There's a border on here that I'm not doing. I don't know if you, yeah, you can see kind of the border here. I'm not doing that. And I also don't know when I cut the fabric, I think I only measured for the pumpkin. I don't think I included this trick or treat, which I really like. But I don't think I left enough fabric. Maybe I could do the trick or treat by itself as a little companion. We'll see. Okay. I think that's it. You know what that means? That means the binder comes out. So Heather, this is for you. Okay, I bought the black binder. It starts with letter P. Oh, you know what I meant to say? I did not cheat on Vana. These are things that I need for StitchCon. I need them quickly. And Vana has a long list of people that want her services. And so when I send stuff to Vana, I tell her I'm not in any rush for this. Do it whenever. Put me on the list whenever. No rush. So I wanted to be able to have this stuff back and honor Vana's long wait list, which is fine with me. And Jan does a very nice job. So I cheated on Vana a little bit, but it's just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to start with P. We're going to start with Plum Street Samplers. And I have some of her freebies. I don't know if they're in this one or not, so I'll show you as many as I have. I have Hare's Christmas. Remember, these are all patterns that I have not stitched yet. Hare's Christmas. She has a whole series of these hares. A lot of them are freebies. Like she's got a single hare for Thanksgiving. She's got the hare family for 4th of July, I think is a freebie. Hare's Halloween was a freebie. I stitched that one I showed you a long time ago on really dark green fabric. Oh, I totally forgot I had this one. Somebody at work gave this to me as a gift one year at Christmas. It's by Pixel Power, which is on Etsy maybe, but they also have a Facebook, pixelpowerdesign.com. Can't really see that very well. I'll post it below. But this, I can't really show you the pattern because it's just a pattern. There's no picture. We'll just say the title of the pattern is New Kids on the Block, and there are little people pixelated. Be on one of my next ones. I forgot I had it. Okay, back to Plum Street Samplers. Next one is A Bowl Full of Marys, Mary 2. And this is totally kitted up. And I think this was a gift from Barbara a long time ago. It's got the fabric and the floss. I know I did not buy this. I'm also not taking this out of the plastic. Sorry, Charlie. Sorry, Heather. Plum Street Samplers, Turkey Sausage. That's a series 2. I did the Halloweenies, the Halloween one. There's also one called Spring Roll. They have bunny ears. There's one with they're dressed in blue jeans. And then the newest one, they had a baby dachshund, and it's called Teeny Weeny. It's cute. Okay. Next is Prairie Schooler. This is the only Prairie Schooler I own. They're not my typical style, although I did do a bunch of Santas. I may have told you this. I did a bunch of Santas for my mom when I was in high school and college because I think she must have gotten a free pattern from the cross-stitch store where I grew up that's no longer in business. And she liked Santas, so I stitched it. She made a big deal about it, and so I kept getting them and stitching them for her, and then found out she didn't really like them. So I don't know where they are. They're in her house somewhere with all the other crap she has from us from when we were kids. Okay. This is the only Prairie Schooler I own. This is called Up on the Housetop. Okay. All right. Next P is the Primitive Hare. I love the Primitive Hare. This one is called Dear Santa, Define Good, and it's stitched like little postcards. That's centering. Okay, these are all available on her Etsy shop, but Keepsake sells them, so I'm sure if you have a local needlework shop, you could get them from them as well. The next one is Old Salem Broom Company. That's a cool one. The flip side is Christmas at Orchard House. This is from Little Women. Lovely. The next primitive hair is Mrs. Claus Bed and Breakfast. I really like this one. I like all of them. I don't know why I haven't stitched them. Because I don't have any time. That's why. Bed and Breakfast. Christmas Queen of the Needles. I don't know if I would make this into a little needle keep. It folds out. I think I just like this as one long piece. Because I wouldn't use it as a needle keep. Okay, and then the hedgehog, which I showed you last time that I caved and got from market, so I don't need to show that again. I've shown this one before, but I still think it's pretty cool. This is Halloween. Very cool. The ironic thing about this and the next one is that it's all words. I don't really like stitching words, I have discovered. This is Primrose Needleworks, 272 words, because it's the Gettysburg Address. I will stitch it. I will stitch it. The next one is a kit. I got these kits on trips to see my sister when she still lived in Virginia. It comes with Ada and all the thread. I stitched Mount Vernon. Sorry, Brian came home earlier than I expected, and then we had a big storm, and it's super dark downstairs, so I had to find a spot where I could make some fake light and maybe use some natural light to finish this. So don't panic, Heather. There's more to come. So I started to say that I've done these kits before. I did Mount Vernon. These are by... Who are these by? The Posey Collection. This is Ford Theater. Ford's Theater is fabulous in DC. That's where Lincoln was assassinated. You can see all kinds of paraphernalia. You can see the way the theater still looks. You can see this theater the way it looked then, because it's still in its same existence now. You can tour the boarding house across the street where they took him after he was shot and where he died. It's actually pretty amazing that all that still exists. And then I also got Monticello when we visited Thomas Jefferson's home. And then I stitched Mount Vernon. Same company, same kit. I don't know where the finish. I finished it, but I haven't had it finished yet. Fully finished. Okay, then we're going to go to R for Roveris. She doesn't name hers. She just numbers them. This is R18. Cute Halloween. This is another Halloween. It's R21. I'm going to skip some of the S's because some of these I just showed you in the last video. SewingSeed is somebody I saw on Etsy. I'll list them below if they still exist. I've had this pattern for a long time. I think I paid a couple bucks for it. Black cat. Cute. Stacy Nash Primitives. This is the only one of hers I have. It's called Valentine Postcard. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this one because it's a super dark picture. That's on super dark fabric. That's as good as it's going to get. Squareology Ornament. This is a series. The house, you stitch little beads here to make like a string of lights. There is also that one in the corner. That's the pickup trucks. And then I did the ice skates. All right, I'm going to do, I think I've showed all these before. I'll show them again. Stony Creek, Christmas Silhouettes. And this one is Comfort and Joy. If you're keeping track with the drinking game, this is drink number 2. Stone Street Stitchworks. This is actually a freebie that I got off her. Well, I didn't get it off her Facebook page because I'm not on Facebook, but she had seen some correspondence I had on Instagram about getting it, and she just sent me the link for it. This is called Winter Village. She has really cool patterns on her shop, so check her out. She's on Etsy. Stone Street Stitchworks. Okay, I'm going to do my Sue Hillis patterns, and then I'm going to end it for now. This binder goes through W, so there's more to come someday. Okay, so my Sue Hillis patterns. Happy Independence Day. This is an old one. I bought this when I lived in Columbus a long time ago. This is Lost Mittens. It comes with a little snowman charm. Okay. Sorry. Christmas Ride. Some of her sled ornaments. Sue did a finishing class at Keepsakes when she first moved here on how to finish these sleds. So she just buys the brown wooden sleds and spray paints them white or red, depending upon which one she's doing. And then the finishing is super easy to just glue some fabric around the edges and add some embellishment buttons. Super easy. They look involved, but they're not. Oh, and then Christmas Sweets is the other one. This one, I really cannot wait to do this one. I already have the fabric bought. I'm going to do it on natural linen that's a gold opalescent. 'Twas the Night. More words. And then her Halloween one, Dark Shadows. I had not stitched any of these, but I have some pretty cool fabric to try. It's not purple, but it's kind of a greenish, blackish purple. Bringing Home the Tree I got this year at Stitch Away. This is the Keepsakes 2017 freebie that she designed for us, but it has since been released, so you can purchase it now. It just doesn't, it doesn't say Keepsakes here. She changed it. But this was stitched by Lynn, who works at the shop. And she's finished a bunch of other stuff for Lynn since then. Okay, I'll show one more because this is by itself. This is by the Sunflower Seed. I've never heard anybody mention them. This is Celtic Pumpkin. Oh, that's kind of cool. That'd be cool on like a white opalescent fabric. And that's it. So I'm going to blend these two together, these two videos together. I don't think, oh, I do have one shout out. I've been meaning to say it for the last couple videos. Jackie at Cross My Stitches, she's at cross.my.stitches on Instagram, has started making Flosstube videos. She has always been a commenter on mine since I started. Go check her out. She's got lots and lots of projects, but she's actually downsizing her life to move into her RV with her husband and travel. So it'll be interesting to see how she compartmentalizes all her stuff. But go check out Jackie. I'll list her below as well. If you have any questions about any of the patterns that you saw, if I didn't get them centered or you couldn't see the name, just let me know. And I'll go back and see which one it was. But thanks for watching my video. Like I said, I'm not really sure when I'm going to be back again because I'm going out of town to see my sister for a few days, and then my mom's going to be here this weekend, and then I've got some stuff going on at the beginning of next week, and then it's June, so I don't know how much stitching I'm going to get done in the next week, but I will be back before StitchCon. It looks like the New Jersey retreat was a huge success, and everybody had a great time. There were tons and tons of pictures on Instagram. I'm sure there were lots and lots of posts on Facebook, so I'm so glad that was a success for Arlene. I know she put a lot of work into that, so I can't wait to meet her. She's coming to StitchCon next month, so hopefully that is a much-needed break for her. So thanks for watching, and I will see you when I see ya. Bye.